Hey, Merry Christmas. We never see each other like this. We never speak face to face. It's a shame we don't do this more often. How are you all today? It is I, Drewsome, the internet's second busiest music nerd. I'm here today to wish you and your families a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Yule, Kwanzaa, whatever it might be that you celebrate. There's a fucking million holidays in December. If you couldn't tell, I personally celebrate Christmas. I'm very family oriented, and I spend the whole season with my family. We open presents, we celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior, Ryan Seacrest. But another staple of this season is the music. And you see, if you're new to this channel, we talk about music quite a bit. There is a lot of Christmas music, like a lot, more than any other holiday. Jesus was born, and he called up Michael Buble and Bing Crosby and was like, guys, I'm gonna be born. I need the best soundtrack in the world. And he got fucking Frank Sinatra and Lauren Daigle and all these people. And they were like, all right, we're gonna record the best shit ever for you, Mr. Christ. Don't worry about it. So what we're gonna do today is rank almost every classic Christmas song. Like I said, there's a lot of Christmas music. So if I miss your favorite, I'm sorry. If I put your favorite lower on the list, I'm sorry. I got 60 songs. I got 60 songs here that we're gonna rank. And I think I hit almost everything. I'm bound to miss a few. I'm fucking stupid. But what else do you want from me?
You stupid.
But before we get into that, I do have one quick announcement. I have made a Discord. That's right, I gave in, and now I am a Discord mod. I wanted to make a channel for all of you in the community to talk to me directly, discuss music with other viewers. It'd be a lot of fun. I'm gonna link it in the description below. You can join, you can not join. Either way, thanks for watching the video, I guess. So now, without further ado, let's get into the ranking.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
At number 60 is All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth. Are we really going to fight about this? I don't think there are a lot of bad Christmas songs. I don't think there are many, honestly. That being said, not all Christmas songs are made equal. All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth is, first of all, grammatically incorrect. Second of all, it's boring. Like, it's cute when you're a kid and you gotta fucking sing it for the parents at the kindergarten fucking Christmas concert. But, I mean, I'm not playing this in the car. I'm not playing this while I'm decorating. Like, what the fuck do I look like? I have my two front teeth. See? Second best teeth in the game. Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you a Merry Christmas. There's absolutely nothing to this song. I plan on skipping it all season long. Next song. Mary Did You Know is next. I cannot stand this song. I have a personal beef with this song. I think I just heard it so much that I got so tired of it. Specifically the Pentatonix version. The original version is by Michael English. And that version's really good. I like that version. But the one you hear the most is the fucking Pentatonix version. And I couldn't give a shit about it. And I don't mean to rag on Pentatonix. I like Hallelujah. I like some of their other stuff. Like, I don't know. I just don't really care for acapella music. Unless we talk in Pitch Perfect. Alright, I'm there every fucking day. Like I said, the Michael English version is way better, the original, and I wish it was the definitive, because I don't give a fuck about the Pentatonix version. Who fucking cares? Next. The Chipmunk song is number 58, and like, okay, like, I know a lot of people like this song, and it's cute, and it's funny, but it's obnoxious after one listen. Like, the fucking pitched up vocals and everything is cool, and I'm sure it was cool in like the 50s or whenever the fuck this song came out, but like, who gives a shit anymore? I could fucking do this on my fucking Logic fucking session. I don't give a shit. I don't know. I don't hate Alvin and the Chipmunks, but like, who gives I don't really give a shit what you fucking want, Alvin. Who's getting the best Christmas head? I don't know. I don't really play this one. It maybe gets one spin out of me and that's it. No more. Two absolute tops. If I'm playing it 3 times, call the police. I could be dying. Number 57 is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Now, I'm not gonna rag on a 10-year-old on Christmas, because that's how old the singer is, Gayla Peavy. as how I think you pronounce her name. I don't fucking know. And like this song is fun, like the horns are cool and like it gets very grand on like the bridge part. But like, I don't know, and it's cool like a 10-year-old is that good at singing. I couldn't match pitch till I was like 16, so I don't It's also a bit of an odd request, don't you think? A hippopotamus for Christmas? Like, she doesn't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy, a hippopotamus. Okay, sure, whatever. Her mom expresses concern that the hippopotamus will eat her, but then the teacher is like, oh, but they're herbivores. I'm like, yeah, but like it could still fucking kill you. This teacher needs to lose her job pronto. Right now. I will be reporting her personally. Number 56 is Take Me Home for Christmas by Dan and Shay. Oh! Now, I never heard this song and I was not planning on including it, but I asked around and like motherfuckers love this song. It's a very basic Christmas song. Like there's nothing really to it. And that's fine. But is this really classic? Like, motherfuckers listen to it. It came out like 2 years ago. And people are like bumping this shit in the streets. By the streets, I mean like the local pharmacy. It's extremely inoffensive. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm sure the guys that sing it are very nice. But like, I don't know. It's like a country pop Christmas song. Like, who gives a shit? It's like AI generated. Like, I'm sure this song will sell as like an NFT in like a couple years. If NFTs are still even fucking around. Up on the Housetop is an interesting pick for 55 because I was talking to my friends about this list, and when I got to this song, I didn't think anyone was gonna give a shit. But one of my friends was like, I fucking play that song every year. And like, I'm sorry, like I deeply offended him. Like I didn't realize that this was just such a Christmas banger. But this video doesn't care about your fucking feelings, alright? Up on the Housetop is a D-tier Christmas song. The song was written in 1864, which is 158 years ago. It was popularized by Autry in 1953. Like, yeah, the song is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, but who gives a shit? I've never been at Christmas Eve with my family and one of my cousins is like, yo, put on fucking Up on the Housetop. I love that shit. Like, I've never heard anyone say that before. The Spider-Verse version of this song is really funny. Up on the Housetop. Whip, whip, yay, Spidey's coming to save the day. I think those are the fucking, I don't know, Chris Pine sings it. It's pretty good. Number 54 is Joy to the World, or as we Catholic school kids call it, the recessional hymn. It was written in 1719, which makes it the oldest song on this list. I think there's another song on this list that was from 1719. Like, what the fuck? That's, what? Just like Up on the Housetop, the Spider-Verse version of this is pretty fucking funny, and I rather listen to that version. Like I said about the Catholic school, like this song kind of reminds me of like Christmas Eve Mass, which like I have conflicting feelings about. So that's why it's kind of low on this list. But I mean, like, who fucking cares? It's Joy to the World. Number 53 is a little controversial with Run Rudolph Run. Now, I know a lot of people love this song, and I do like it. I do like it because we're officially making it to the songs that like I like, but they just don't get that many plays out of me throughout the season. I love Chuck Berry, but this song is repetitive. And a lot of Christmas songs are. Like, they're supposed to be catchy and fun. But I don't know. Like, I typically will probably skip this one. I don't know. It's just not really my thing. I think it's a good song, but I don't know. Number 52 is Here Comes Santa Claus. Another Gene Autry song that my friend is probably throwing it back to. A lot of people prefer the Elvis version of this song, but I think I like the Gene Autry version a little more. It feels a lot more like classic, Christmassy. Like, I like it. I think it's cute. I like the Elvis one, but I don't fucking care. It's my video. Fuck off. It's Christmas. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is number 51. This song is so fucking funny. This song is about grandma, your grandma.
What if it was you?
Getting fucking domed by Santa, who had one too many eggnogs. The elves were begging him not to go out that night. This song is so fucking funny, and the original writer, Randy Brooks, said that his grandmother left him out of her will, which was the inspiration for this song. Bruh. Like, what the fuck, man? On Christmas, there was an animated special based around this song. I've only seen it a handful of times. They used to play it on Cartoon Network. If I remember correctly, they tried to file a class action lawsuit against Santa for, I don't think she dies in the movie. I think the case, I don't know what happens. I fucking watched the movie. I don't know. She dies in the song. In the song, she's fucking dead.
Yo, don't do it! Don't do it! Yo! Yo, holy shit, he dead!
I don't know if the lawsuit actually works in the movie, because I feel like if that were to work, like, Santa would have to pay some crazy settlement and then not be able to pay his elves like a living wage. Not that the elves get paid, but I don't fucking know how it works in the North Pole. Number 50 is the 12 Days of Christmas. Frederick, I don't know his name. It's like Frederick. It's not Frederick. It's like Frederick Austin wrote this song in like 1780. This song is just as old as America. The most popular version seems to be the Pentatonics and Bing Crosby versions. I don't really listen to this song, so. Something weird to me was the significance of the number 12, because, you know, Christmas is the 25th of December, so I was like, what's 12 days of Christmas? Like, what's the significance of number 12? And then I go on to find out that the 12 is significant to Yule, and like the 12 days of Yule from the winter solstice on December 21st to like January. I don't fucking know. The Christians had so much beef with the pagans that they were like, we don't know when the fuck Jesus was born, but you have a holiday around this time, and that's not cool. You're not allowed to have fun. We're taking a holiday, we're fucking your wife, and we're taking your life. And the Chaos Emeralds. They did the same thing with the spring equinox. Like, that's why Easter is a different day every fucking year. We deadass just made Christmas up. Like, I love Christmas, but Jesus was not born in December. It doesn't matter. The 12 Days of Christmas is not that good of a song. Number 49 is Frosty the Snowman, and like, it's a classic song. What else is there to it? The original version is by Autry, and like, we know how I feel about him. You know I don't just go around giving out my Autry opinions. I actually prefer his version opposed to like Michael Buble and Bing Crosby, like all those hoes. There's the movie from like 1969. I didn't know it was that old. There's also The Legend of Frosty the Snowman from 2005. That's another one that was on Cartoon Network that like I vaguely remember. Like I remember watching that movie. The song is fine. Like the kids play God to an extent. Like they bring him to life, they Medusa him, and then they bring him to life again. Then he melts away. He fucking dies. The moral of Frosty the Snowman is that death is inevitable and you cannot escape it. Merry Christmas! Number 48 is a little controversial. It's Carol of the Bells. This is like one of my girlfriend's favorite Christmas songs. She was very upset that I ranked it so low. But here's the thing, and maybe you guys are different. I said this before. When you're having Christmas Eve dinner, Christmas Day dinner, whatever, are any of your family members like, yo, where's Carol of the Bells? Haven't heard it yet. It's not a bad song. It's cool. It's epic. Well, like, I don't know. I don't really give a shit about Carol of the Bells. Like, if it's on, it's on. Like I said, my girlfriend likes it, so we listen to it together. But, like, I don't really care for it. Number 47 is Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. And I did not realize how controversial this song was until Fantano made a video about it. I have no strong feelings for this song. Like, hate it, love it. Like, I think it's fine. Like, I don't think it's that bad. Anthony Fantano hates it, and people in his comment section hate it. They're like, fuck this song. This song is the worst. The synths are awful. Like, I didn't know that so many people hated Wonderful Christmas Time. I really don't mind it. I have no strong feelings for it one way or the other, okay? What's fucking next? Number 46 is Merry Christmas Baby, and until now, I had never heard the original version of the song. It was originally by Johnny Moore's Three Blazers. The two popular versions are Otis Redding and Bruce Springsteen. I think I like the Bruce Springsteen one the most, but like I can kind of go either way. There's not much to this one, like he just wants to say Merry Christmas Baby. Hark the Herald Angels Sing is number 45. This song was written in 1739. 1739! It predates America as we know it. This song is older than Beethoven, Sliced Bread, The Simpsons. What the fuck? It's a banger though. The song is definitely a banger. Popular versions are like Frank Sinatra, Amy Grant, Nat King Cole. They're all pretty good. I'll give the Christians this. They wrote some fucking bangers for the holiday, for real. Number 44 is Deck the Halls, and at least the English version of this song was released in 1862. So, still no sliced bread, still no Simpsons. And Beethoven is dead by this point, although the original was written in the 1700s, so like if there was a German version, like the boy might have heard it. Someone had to have put Ludwig on to Deck the Halls. I typically listen to the Nat King Cole version. I think that one's pretty good. Also, he says don their gay apparel, and like, I didn't know there was Pride merch back then. That's a W, okay? Number 43 is Believe from the Polar Express. This song is really fucking sad. I don't want to be sad on Christmas. This song makes me fucking sad. The whole point of the holiday, to an extent, is I love you. I bought you these socks. Like, I don't want to cry. Point is, Christmas is supposed to be happy, and this song will not be spun. It is banned. It is a good song, though. I think it won an Oscar. Number 42 is Have a Blue Christmas. I'm a fucking moron that I thought this was originally by Elvis. Like, that's kind of naive to think that he actually wrote something he sang. I just never heard the original. It's by Doyle Odell. I mean, in this case, I guess I'll still listen to Elvis. And, like, I'm not a big Elvis fan in general, but, like, I like the song. It's fine. He's a sad boy, but this song doesn't make me as sad as Believe. Believe feels like he intentionally wanted to make me feel bad. Number 41 is Little Drummer Boy, and in a good way, this song used to put me to sleep as a kid. My grandma used to have one of those creepy singing statues, and she had one that played Little Drummer Boy, and I always fucking fell asleep to it. Like, she would put me in her arms, she'd put on the song, and I would pass out almost instantly. I don't know why. I mean, like, it's slow, it's somber, it's relaxing. The song is originally from 1941, but it wasn't recorded until like 10 years later. I also just want to say, if I was Mary, like a 14-year-old girl who just pushed a baby out of my coochie in like a fucking barn, like filled with animals, and this little boy comes out of nowhere and starts playing a fucking drum, I would be pissed. I would lose it. I would actually go insane. I would kill that fucking kid. Number 40 is Let It Snow, and what's funny about this song is it's actually not a Christmas song. Like, it had no intention of being a holiday song. It was about the heat wave in California. When he says the weather outside is frightful, like, it's literal. Like, people were fucking dying. The song makes no mention of Christmas, but because of, like, the winter themes, it's become a Christmas classic. I like this song. How could you not? Especially after finding out that it was written for a fucking heat wave. Number 39 is Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Dun 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 dun, what are the words? This song slaps. It makes me feel good. We're officially moving into like the songs that make me really happy when I finally hear them. Like, I know it's Christmas when I hear these songs. Burl Ives is the most notable singer of this song. People like Michael Buble sing the song as well. I think it's good. I think it's good. And to all my like late 90s, early 2000s homies, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but this song reminds me of like Disney stores at the mall. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like this song was always on in the Disney store during Christmas time. Rest in peace, the Disney store. Gone but never forgotten. Number 38 is Sleigh Ride, and like this song is fun, but there are two definitive versions. There's like the regular version with lyrics, and the lyrics were by Mitchell Parrish in 1950, and the original instrumental is by Leroy Anderson in 1948. I believe the most popular version is with the lyrics by the Ronettes, but I will say I like the instrumental version quite a bit. This is going to be the first mention of my high school Christmas concert. You're going to hear this phrase all throughout the video, but we did this song in my high school Christmas concert, and my friend used to do the dun 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 da da, but he was always fucking late. Like, I don't know how he was always late. He never got his cue. If I can find a video of it, I'll put it here. It's really old, so I don't think I'm going to be able to. Like I said, you're going to hear me say Christmas concert all throughout this video because it was the best part of high school. Like, it was the only notable part. We used to get swagged out, and we would sing our hearts out for all the people in the crowd. We went hard, low-key. Number 37 is You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. This song is a banger. Come on. Don't play with me. The book is from 1957, which in itself is insane. Like, it's only 65 years old, but doesn't that year just sound so much farther away than it actually is? I know I'm bad at math, but like, my grandma was 10 when the book was released. But she was in Italy, okay? She wasn't sitting in class while the teacher read them The Grinch. She was in the coal mine, laboring 14 hours a day to support her family. She didn't have time for The Grinch. The original I'm sorry. My grandma didn't work in a coal mine. She did have to work as a child, though, which is fucked up. The original song was made in 1966 for the movie, or the animated special, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's a good song, but I think this song opens up a bigger conversation. Thurl Ravenscroft, whatever the fuck his name is, spends 3 minutes dissing the Grinch, okay? For low-key no reason. 6 fucking verses, and over what? Depending on which version you go off of, in the Jim Carrey version, he's an asshole because the people of Whoville are assholes, which is fair. And in the original animated special, they don't specifically give a reason, I believe, but if we want to be fair, like, let's just go off the same reason, that the people in Whoville are assholes. That's why the Grinch is an asshole. I'm Team Grinch, if you can't tell. They call him a monster, vile, foul. They say he has garlic in his soul and termites in his smile. They say his soul is full of gunk. Gunk. I thought it was garlic. Don't fucking backtrack. This song is propaganda to the people of Whoville because the Grinch doesn't bother them until they fuck with him. Also, the Tyler, the Creator version of this song is very good. Number 36. It's the most wonderful time of the year. This song is a case where the original is the most popular. Andy Williams' version of this song is fun, energetic, and absolutely essential to the holiday season. I hate the Pentatonix version of this song. Figures. I don't really have a joke for that. I just don't like it. The one lyric that doesn't make sense in this song is when he says there'll be scary ghost stories. Like, since fucking when do you tell ghost stories on Christmas? Is this a tradition for some of you guys? I've never done that before. Number 35 is I'll Be Home for Christmas. The song was originally recorded by Bing Crosby in 1943. And while his version is popular, I think the Frank Sinatra and Michael Buble versions are better. The Frank Sinatra one more so. It's very calming, very sweet. I think it matches the Christmas vibe perfectly. It's another song that makes me feel good. Like, I hear it and I know it's Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas. Number 34 is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And this song was originally recorded by Judy Garland. That poor soul. No crying on Christmas. There are so many versions of this song. Frank Sinatra has one, Michael Bublé has one, Kelly Clarkson, Sam Smith, Whitney Houston, Lauren Daigle, Carey Underwood, John Legend. Stop recording this song. We have enough. We have enough versions. My personal favorite is the Lauren Daigle version, and I'm super happy to finally mention her because you're going to hear me say the Lauren Daigle version is my favorite a lot more as we get closer to the top. The song is really good. There's not much to it. It's one of the more relaxing Christmas songs, which it works in its favor. It's very calming. Number 33 is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. This song makes me sad. Well, if it makes you sad, Drew, why is it this high on the list? Well, Drew, I don't think this song is bad. It just makes me sad, and I don't want to be sad on Christmas. How many times do I have to say it? Pitchfork named this song the best Christmas song of all time, and like, of course they fucking did. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all, because I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. It's the birth of Christ. Repent. Number 32 is What Christmas Means to Me, and this song is great, but I have a weird question for you. When was the last time you heard this song in public? Like, think about it. At the mall, at school, I don't fucking know. When did you hear it outside of like your personal listening experience? Even like on the radio. Have you heard it recently? Like I feel like I was a little dumbfounded when I thought about it, because I was like, I feel like nobody ever plays this song despite it being really good and like really famous. Stevie Wonder has a lot of kids. I mean, swag. But he does have a lot of kids too. I like this song, but in all my years of working in retail, I don't think I heard it once on the radio. Number 31 is Step Into Christmas. I love this song. Elton John is such a weirdo. I love him so much. There's something to be said about Christmas music that doesn't sound like Christmas music. This song falls into that category. Like, if I didn't speak English, I would have no idea that this is a Christmas song. It's a very good song, nonetheless. There's beautiful simplicity to it, like most Christmas songs, and I don't mind it. It's just funny. Because lyrically, you don't gotta go crazy. Just mention food, family, snow, and boom, it's a Christmas song. Bonus points if you actually say the word Christmas in it. Number 30 is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, dun dun dun, I don't know the words again. This is another essential Christmas song. If I don't hear this song at least like 20 minutes into Christmas dinner, my cousin and I are squaring up outside. We don't do that, but here's actually a video of my cousin and I chasing each other a couple years ago. It's pretty fucking funny. Brenda Lee kinda snapped with this one, like in 1958, like the Stone Age. She was 13 when she recorded this. 13! She sounds like a grown woman. What was in the water back in 1958? Probably Ligma. Kelly Clarkson has a version of this song that isn't bad. Meghan Trainor has a version of this song that's fine. Even Justin Bieber has a version of it that's not bad. This song, while very popular, doesn't have as many covers as I thought it would. Number 29 is the Christmas song. It's literally called the Christmas song. It's called that. That's its name. Many of you may know and default to the Nat King Cole version, which is totally fair. It is actually the original recording despite being written 16 years earlier. It's a definitive version of the song and I think it's great. He has a beautiful voice. It's a beautiful instrumental. The Lauren Daigle version is really good. I like the Alessia Cara version as well. It has cool piano. I really like that. Number 28 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If Rudolph has 1 million fans, then I'm one of them. If Rudolph has 1 fan, I am that one. If Rudolph has no fans, that means I am dead. Rudolph supremacy. I used to get so annoyed with this movie as a kid because these hating ass reindeer were just fucking jealous. Straight up, they were fucking jealous. Clarice was a real one. This song is fun. How could you not like this song? If you were one of those kids that shouted random shit in between the lines, you're probably an alcoholic now. Like a light bulb, like Monopoly.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not in the song for a reason. This is one of the Rankin and Bass movies, like their stop motion movies, that like, it creeps me out. Like the way they move in the movie, like really fucking creeps me out. Number 27, The First Noel. This shit was written in 1823. Long ass time ago. But it's still a banger, and it's still a timeless classic. People seem to like the Carey Underwood version and the Frank Sinatra version. Andy Williams, Josh Groban, a lot of people fucking sing this song. Whitney also has a fire version of this song. That should low-key be the definitive. The Whitney Houston version. But why do we have to gaslight Jesus and tell him he was born in the winter? There's not much to this song. What am I supposed to say? It's fire. It's great. You know it. You love it. Or hate it. If you do, you're stupid. Number 26 is Mistletoe, The Beebs. This song was so short of the top 20. Like, it is so good. How could you not like Justin Singer? He's a bad singer and has a girly voice. That's a nice argument. Unfortunately, your mother. I love this song. The guitars, the bells, the hook, it's so fun and catchy. I love it. If you disagree, that's fine, but I am living in your walls. Does anybody actually hang up a mistletoe during Christmas? Serious question, because I don't. Maybe my family's the weird one, but me nor any of my cousins fucking ever hung up a mistletoe. I know in the movies it's like the little boy wants his crush to go underneath the mistletoe so they could kiss, because apparently in the lower 48 states it's enforced by law that if you go under a mistletoe you have to kiss the person that's underneath it with you. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually hang one of those up. Maybe I'm the weird one. Number 25 is Santa Baby, and like the original is kind of creepy. Eartha Kitt's voice low-key scares me. It's always creeped me out, but you know which version is really good? The Ariana Grande and Liz Gillies version. Elizabeth, if you're watching this, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you soon.
Freeze, motherfucker!
My friends and I recently had a discussion about how toxic Beck actually was in Victorious. They always tried to make us think Jade was the crazy one, but Beck would like flirt with other girls and everything. Like, she was right. I would have reacted. I would have done worse than Jade. I would have actually fucking killed him. Jade was right. Beck was a hoe. Number 24 is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. This song is great, and I'm gonna backtrack on my pentatonic slander a little bit. Their version is very good. It's from 1917, so this song and whatever other one from 1917, Joy to the World, are the oldest on this list. It was popularized in 1917, but it dates back all the way to the 1650s. There are really good versions of this song. Like I said, Pentatonics is really good. Nat King Cole is really good. Even fucking Bare Naked Ladies have a version of it. I like the more choir feely ones, like the Pentatonics ones, opposed to like the ones with instrumentation. Like, I don't know, I just prefer that. Number 23 is Underneath the Tree, the Kelly Clarkson banger. It's just short of the top 20, and it's an original fucking masterpiece by Miss Clarkson. She should be very proud of this song. The piano is fun, the melody, I love this song. And besides like Kids Bop, nobody else has really covered it. And it should stay that way, okay? Kelly's the best version. Number 22 is Winter Wonderland, and it was originally sung by Richard Himber, although the most popular version seems to be Michael Buble and Bing Crosby. I really like the Lauren Daigle version, figures. I discovered the Bryson Tiller version this year. It features his daughter, and that's so fucking cute. It's such a feel-good song. I live in the Northeast, so for most of my childhood, we got snow, like during Christmas, and it was incredible. Now because the Earth's on fucking fire, we get more snow from like January to March. Regardless, it's a great song, and I love listening to it. It's not an emotional song, but it makes me a little emotional because it reminds me of my childhood, so I really do have a special place in my heart for this song. Number 21 is There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays. This is another emotional song for me because it's just so true. Like, there is no place like home for the holidays. I love when he says, gee, the traffic is terrific. I literally say that every day coming home from work. It's a really heartwarming song. The lyrics aren't these carefully crafted emotional verses, but I love it nonetheless. It reminds me of my family and spending time with them. It's something we look forward to every year, so literally, there's no place like home for the holidays. We've officially made it to the top 20. I'm sure people will respect my opinions.
You fucking shitting me, right? You really think Session is the worst of bastard? Yeah.
At number 20, we have Baby It's Cold Outside. The song is a banger. There are certain groups of people who claim that The woke mob tried to come for this song and rid every known copy of it from existence. But like, I've never seen anyone complain about it. Not even once. I've seen people mention that the "what's in this drink" line is weird, but like, besides that, no one really gives a shit about this song. I think people actually like it. Like, I think more people like it than dislike it. The most popular versions of this song seem to be the Frank Sinatra and the Idina Menzel versions. The original was released in the 40s. Personally, I love the Mac Miller and the Ariana Grande version, even though it's mixed for shit. oh, the mixing. I love this song with the mixing. John Legend's version is good too, but it's more of like a meme than a song. But number 19 is Jingle Bells. The Frank Sinatra version is the definitive version, okay? I don't care. Move over, Michael Bublé. You too, Gwyneth. Lauren, you could stay. James Lord Pierpont wrote this banger in 1857. It's been covered to death by everybody, and it's another Christmas essential. I'd be shocked to find out that people don't play this song on Christmas. Number 18 is Do You Hear What I Hear? Do you hear what I hear? A song, a song. This song is hilarious. It was originally written in 1962 around the time of the Cuban Missile Crisis in response to the existential dread they felt because of the Cold War. Merry Christmas! Yeah, this song is about nuclear war. What, you didn't get that from the lyrics? I thought I was bugging, but this is very real. The star is meant to be a bomb. The line "pray for peace, pray for people everywhere" is extremely literal. Anyway, the Whitney Houston version of this song is the best one. This is another Christmas concert song to me, so we had to throw it in the top 20. It's so grand and beautiful and explosive. Number 17 is Christmas Time Is Here, the Peanuts song. A Charlie Brown Christmas is my favorite Christmas movie. It's the first one I watch every season. The song is so charming, and I think that's because of the movie. Like, I really don't care for any covers, especially ones done by adults. Alicia Keys and Tori Kelly, amongst others, have covered it, and like, I just don't like the covers. A Charlie Brown Christmas makes you feel like a kid again. The Peanuts are children. The adults in Charlie Brown are like fucking trumpets. Because what they say doesn't matter. This song is slow, somber, it's heartwarming. It's sung by children and especially for children. So adults, stop covering this song. It wasn't meant for you. We can enjoy it, but don't cover it. Number 16 is It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. It was written by Meredith Willson in 1951. Perry Como, Bing Crosby, and my personal favorite, Michael Bublé, have covered this song, amongst so many others. This is the song you play at the beginning of the season. It starts to get darker earlier, it gets colder, and before you know it, you're decorating a tree. It's magical. This one makes me feel so warm and excited. It really brings the hype for the season. Barney and Ben ask for a sticky at the beginning of the second verse. I know in the 50s, people were like on TV like, "Hey boys, you're 5 years old. You ready for your first rifle?" It's a funny line because like the song just kind of skips over it. Like, we don't have time to unpack all of that. Number 15 is What Child Is This? One of the most underrated Christmas songs of all time. Written in 1865, What Child Is This is a song nobody ever talks about. The only reason I know it is, you guessed it, My Christmas Concert. I love this song. It's beautiful. The Lauren Daigle version is spectacular, and once again, the Christians know what they're doing on the songwriting side of things, okay? If they had SoundCloud in the 1800s, could you imagine how hard people would have been going to this shit? When it used to come on in practice in high school, one of my friends used to go, "What child is this? Better yet, whose child is this? It's not my child." I ain't no daddy. Number 14 is Rejoice with Exceeding Great Joy. Now, some of you might be like, what the fuck is that? I've never heard that song before. Let me put you on. This was the best song we did at the Christmas concert. It was like a cipher in the bass section. Is that the lamest shit anyone's ever said? Bro, the bass section used to go fucking crazy to this. Me and the homies were trying to hit falsettos and shit. This song is so grand and epic. It's about our Lord and Savior, Jesus. What else could you want? There are versions of this song with like 1 or 2 singers. Don't fucking listen to those versions. You gotta listen to a choir sing it. That is the definitive version. That's how this song is supposed to be sung. I'm telling you, it's the hypest shit of all time. There's a line in it that says, "Oh, one bright day I saw in rich array," and we used to sing, "One bright day I saw Rachel Ray." Get it? Rich array, Rachel Ray. Funny. This song is incredible. I got my younger cousin hooked on it, so he can vouch for me. Number 13 is Silent Night, and this is a weird song for me. I love it, but I have some stupid reasons for finding it kind of weird. It's so peaceful and calming, and it was written in 1818. The most popular version seemed to be by The Temptations, Carrie Underwood, Mariah Carey. I like the Lauren Daigle version as well. Shocker, I know. So the reason I have some weird feelings of it is because of what I associate it to. For my 2000 babies, do you remember the Pampers commercial of the babies? They're sleeping, and this song is playing in the background. It's just an acapella. It's just a woman singing it, and you just watch a bunch of babies sleeping, and it ends like, you know, with the Pampers logo or whatever. Now, that commercial is extremely inoffensive. It's cute little babies, but I, for some reason as a kid, always associated it with the fucking Sarah McLachlan SPCA commercial of the abused animals. Like, that shit scared the fuck out of me as a kid, and for some reason I like associated these two commercials together, so whenever I hear Silent Night I think of that fucking commercial. I think the association was made like cute things, babies, animals, and then like woman singing slow song, like you know, my 6-year-old brain associated it to. You know the commercial I'm talking about, right? The fucking in the arms of an angel. Fucking childhood trauma for most of us. The Pampers commercial just has the same energy. They're very different and they're not about the same things, and one is positive and one is really sad, but for some reason it just scared the shit out of me. I'm not talking about Sarah McLachlan anymore, okay? No crying on Christmas. Number 12 is Oh Holy Night. Take a shot every time I say Christmas concert. I'm sorry, I just can't not mention it. We always did this one at the Christmas concert. It's so grand. I love how big it gets, especially towards the end. The lyrics are so beautiful. I don't know what these people in 1847 were doing to write these bangers, but dude, it's incredible. Ton of great versions of this song. Mariah Carey, Leslie Odom Jr., Lauren Daigle, Celine Dion, there are so many. My core memory of the song is we were in choir singing it, and we got to the part, you know, in the chorus, the fall on your knees, and I was in the 11th grade, and someone in the 12th grade bust through the doors at that part, and they were just like, fall on your knees, and we were like, what the fuck? Like, we kept singing, but like, we were like, why did he do that? My teacher was pissed. He pulled him aside. He let us finish, and he pulled him aside and was like, what the fuck was that? Great memories. Great fucking memories. Number 11 is White Christmas, another bittersweet song. Do you remember what I was saying about like living in the Northeast and not getting as much snow around Christmas time as I used to as a kid? For the first like 13 years of my life, we got snow all the time around Christmas, but like, because of global warming, it just doesn't really happen anymore. This song dials that feeling of like missing a white Christmas to like 11. There are a lot of versions of the song. I like the Frank Sinatra version a lot. It was originally released in 1942, and the lyrics for this one are really hard-hitting for me. Every year since I was 14, I've been dreaming of a white Christmas again. I didn't realize as a kid that we would just stop getting snow on Christmas. Like, I don't want to make it seem impossible, like it's never happened. Like, we got like a little bit of snow on Christmas Eve last year, but that's about it. I want a lot of snow. Like, I want fucking roads to be closed and people to die. No, I'm kidding. But like, I just want a lot of snow. I love this song. It makes me happy. It makes me reminisce on better times. We have officially made it to the top 10, and to kick it off, we have All I Want for Christmas Is You. We're starting it with the queen of Christmas herself, Mariah Carey. Or Dolly Parton, whoever you ask. Some of you guys might be freaking out because this song didn't make it to the top 5, but let me explain. There are better songs, okay? Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. No, but seriously, I get why also a lot of people don't like this song because of how much it's played throughout the season. It's easily the most overplayed Christmas song ever. I think if you love it or hate it, you can agree on that. When I worked in retail, they played this song like 5 times more than they played any other song. No exaggeration. But it's ranked at number 10 because if you can overlook how overplayed it is, it's a great song. I love that bridge. That part never gets old. A bunch of artists have covered this song, but I don't know anybody that doesn't listen to Mariah's. It absolutely belongs in the top 10. Number 9 is Jingle Bell Rock, and this song evokes nostalgia in me like no other, okay? Picture this, all my 2000s babies. You're in elementary school, it's the day before Christmas break, your teacher has a Christmas movie on, and they're playing this song from either an old-ass Dell computer or a CD player, you're hanging with your friends, talking about kid stuff. Personally, my 9-year-old friends and I often spoke about the economy. Life is good, life is easy. Can anyone else relate to that? That's the feeling the song gives me. It's such a classic, it's been around since the 50s. Hearing this song transferred me back to my younger self, like just as a little kid in elementary school. It's a very normal song, and like the others, there's not any like emotion to it, but it makes me emotional because of my association to it. Number 8 is Silver Bells. Originally sung by William Frawley in 1950, Silver Bells has remained another essential Christmas song. My personal favorite is the Dean Martin version. His deep, silky voice makes me want to cry. I love it. It's short and sweet. It really captures the Christmas spirit. It makes me so happy. His deliveries are so beautiful. Number 7 is Happy Xmas, and this one needs some background, and I'm going to try really hard not to cry. If I cry, Christmas is ruined. So the John Lennon and Yoko Ono track truly needs no introduction. It's half a Christmas song, half a protest song. I mean, what else could you ask for? While this song is very good, I have some personal reasons for liking it so much. My homeroom teacher in high school was the biggest nerd, right? He was like 70 and he was such a nerd. He liked all the things that I liked. He wore a Superman ring. He had cardboard cutouts of The Hobbit. I only ever had him for one class outside of homeroom, which was folklore. And we covered so many awesome things like Star Wars and The Hobbit and Greek mythology. He was also a big Beatles fan, like myself. Shout out to little George Harrison right up there in the corner of my room. Every Christmas concert, he sang this song with the choir. I always looked forward to the day he walked into the choir room with that guitar. Still to this day, I graduated high school in 2018 and I still have the little note that he gave us on our last day of school. He was one of the few teachers in high school who lent a helping hand. He gave a shit about his students. He wanted us to succeed. So many teachers would watch you crash and burn, discourage you. Not him. He only encouraged you. But I only hear his voice when I hear this song. And he's not dead or anything. That's not like the kicker. It's just the song makes me emotional. I haven't seen that man in years, but whatever he's doing in retirement, I hope he has the happiest Christmas of them all. I'm not gonna cry. It's Christmas. If I cry, Christmas is ruined. Number 6 is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, another essential with so many versions. Michael Buble, Justin Bieber, Frank Sinatra. I'd be here all day if I didn't get to the point. And to tell you that my favorite version is the Jackson 5 version. It's so good, and this song is like notoriously creepy. It was written in 1934, so that makes sense. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Santa sounds a lot like guilt and anxiety, let me tell you. Regardless of how paranoia-inducing the lyrics are, the song is fantastic. So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Copyright strikes are coming to town. Copyright strikes are coming if I fucking finish those lyrics. Number 5 is Hallelujah, and I've spent some time in this video shitting on Pentatonix, but I'm here to tell you that their version is incredible. And the only reason I know that their version isn't the original is because of the John Cain version in Shrek. Merry Shrekmas. Pentatonix knocks it out of the park with this song. Everyone really gave it their all. My personal favorite verse is Avi Kaplan's. I really like his voice, and it sucks that he left the group. He was easily the best singer. You thought I was gonna let Pentatonix slide? I will on Christmas. Number 4 is Feliz Navidad, and I'd have to have the Puerto Rican ripped out of me if I didn't put this song in the top 5. Jose Feliciano came through all the way back in 1970 with this one, and it's remained a banger ever since. The simplicity of this song works very well, and the phrase Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart is because of this song. There are other versions by Casey Musgraves and Gwen Stefani, and I'm about to hit the white woman extinction button because stop covering this song. Let the Puerto Ricans have this one, please. We deserve it. The guitar on the song is great. Jose has an amazing voice. This one gets multiple spins all season long. Number 3 is my girlfriend's favorite, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. It was originally written by British songwriter Tommy Connor and first recorded by Jimmy Boyd in 1952, and that version is lame. Some people like the Ronettes version, which is fine, but come on guys, if you're not listening to the Jackson 5 version, why even listen to the song at all? The song is so cute and funny, it's a Christmas essential. I like the bridge where he's so ready to be like, Dad, Mom is hoeing herself out for Santa. She let him open her presents and everything. A funny thing about this song too is when my girlfriend was a kid, like 10 years old, she said she didn't know that the song was about the mom kissing the dad dressed up as Santa. She thought the mom was full on having an affair with Santa Claus. All that time, she thought Santa was drinking her milk and eating her cookie. Great song nonetheless. Number 2 is Do They Know It's Christmas? Holy banger. Well, I think the song is fantastic, and I play it all season long, as we know. The reason for this song is quite interesting, to say the least. The song was written in 1984 to raise money to help relief efforts for the famine raging in Ethiopia in the mid-80s. It's sung by the supergroup Band Aid, consisting of Bono, George Michael, Sting, Boy George, and so many more British superstars. British? The lyrics are kinda hard. They sound so joyous, but pray for the other ones at Christmas time. It's hard, but when you're having fun, there's a world outside your window, and it's a world full of dread and fear, where the only water flowing is the bitter sting of tears, and the Christmas bells that ring are the clanging chimes of doom, and well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you. Jesus Christ. That last line is the song's most iconic line, and it's sung by Bono, who really fought to keep it in. Be grateful you're not starving from famine. Remember that you're privileged to eat every day. In later versions, the line was replaced, but that had its own controversy. It's supposed to be bad. It's Bono mirroring that people didn't give a shit that people were starving. The chorus continues with, and there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. The greatest gift they'll get this year is life, where nothing ever grows, no rain or rivers flow. And those lines have been criticized for misrepresenting both the causes of the famine and the entire continent of Africa. We don't have time to go into all that, so just Google it yourself. What I'm saying is this song is really good. On top of it, it raised 8 million pounds in a year, which is over 9 million US dollars. It's a banger, it was made for a good cause, what's not to love? And the number one pick is Last Christmas by Wham! Last Christmas Supremacy! This song, and all its covers, except for the Ariana Grande one, are so good. Another 1984 banger, this time about heartbreak, but also bouncing back from that heartbreak. And not starvation. The synths are so pretty, George Michael's vocals are beautiful, and everyone wants to say, oh, it's not really a Christmas song. Fuck you. Christmas is in the title. It's about giving the gift of his love. There are sleigh bells throughout the entire song. This is the best Christmas song. The Leslie Odom Jr. version is great. The Queen Carly Rae Jepsen has a version that is amazing. This is another case of the original being the best. No fucking contest. So with all that being said, here's the ranking. Here's the first 30, right? You could pause it, you could look. Here's the fucking other 30, whatever. Here it is. If I missed your favorite song, if I ranked your favorite song low, I'm sorry, but I'd love to know your favorites in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing holiday season, and I will see you in the new year, baby. Let's fucking go!